Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have our 2-week update on these 3 touchless sealants. So yeah, we applied 3 of these products onto the bonnet of my wife's daily driver Barina. Now I know I said I wasn't going to do any more tests with the white paint. It's hard to sort of see the water behavior on camera, but decided to start this while I was in lockdown because I just wanted to film some videos and had stuff to do. But yeah, now we're out of lockdown, I sort of regret it, but either way, we started the test, we've got to finish it. So yeah, 2 weeks since we applied Carpro Hydro2, which I diluted 1 to 7, I believe. Bowdens Own Wet Dreams, which is ready to use, and 303 Touchless Sealant, which is also ready to use. So yeah, we quickly gave this, like it was previously polished for our last test we did on the bonnet, and then I removed those previous products, so then we just quickly clayed it, decontaminated it, and then put some paint prep down, some flash prep from Bowdens Own before we applied these 3 products. So yeah, we did a 1-week update. This is the 2 weeks. So as you can see, it just actually rained here and they're definitely all still working pretty well. But even though it's already wet and covered in some beading, let's just give it a rinse anyway. So I've got the bottles where the products are. So this section here is the 303, in the middle is the Bowdens, and over to the left is the Carpro Hydro2. So yeah, all definitely still working. Let's just give it a quick wash. So as always, using some Carpro Reset as our contact wash. So yeah, this car does sit outside and yeah, it gets driven every day. So we've got, you know, some bugs, some bird droppings, and yeah, definitely copping a lot of sun. Okay. Let's rinse that off and see how they're looking. Okay, so let's start off with 303 Touchless. So let's try and flood this section. So you can see I'm able to flood it, but then it rapidly sheets the water straight off. So yeah, still looking pretty good. Bit of a slow sheet here for the last little bit of the water. I'm sure if you guys can actually see that in the footage. Again, probably shouldn't have done it on the white panel, but it is what it is. May even redo these at a later stage, but yeah, 303 still looking really good. Slow sheet going on, but I mean, we could so easily just top it back up if that was what we wanted to do and get it back to looking how it did after the initial application. But yeah, there we go, that's completely sheeted off now. For the middle section we had the Bowdens Own Wet Dreams, so try and completely sheet that, cover that in water, give it a nice flood, and yep, running off and sheeting down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys could see that. So sheeting a little bit better than the 303, so that is already dry, but yeah, looking really good. Come over to the other side where we have Carpro Hydro2. And yeah, also sheeting quite well there. I'm unsure if you guys can even see that. I'm trying to look through the camera to kind of see, but yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm going to try and edit this footage a little bit, make it a little bit darker, see if that helps. But yeah, that is also sheeting. I'd say the Bowdens is a little bit quicker, but all still looking really good. Okay, so let's just go into our mist function and just go over the whole thing. Okay, so here is the beading we're getting on the surface of the Carpro. It comes straight over. This is the Bowdens. So I mean, you can see the difference. So okay, up close, that is the Bowdens. You come across, that is the Carpro. So definitely nicer rounder beads for the Bowdens section. Coming over to the 303. And yeah, I think last week I sort of gave 303 the second position, Bowdens in first, and Carpro was in third for the beading. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, I can't really call the difference between the 303 and the Carpro. They're both looking pretty similar, not quite as round as they started, but definitely still beading up nicely. And yeah, the Bowdens is clearly looking the nicest out of those. So just checking a previous product I applied. So, not part of the test or anything, but here's Turtle Wax Seal and Shine that's been on the car for, yeah, quite a few months now, and it's looking pretty similar, even better in some areas, like there, than the 303 and the Carpro. So I know they're totally different products. That's like a spray on and wipe in product. These are just rinseless, so you never touchless, so you're never quite going to get as good water behavior and durability. Even though, so the 303 and the Carpro claims 6 months protection. I don't know how like companies are all sort of like what criteria they class that as. Is that a car that's in the garage, driven just on a weekend and washed once a month? Then yeah, 100% you'll get 6 months. I don't think I'm gonna get 6 months out of any of these if I'm honest. But I mean, the Bowdens is still looking really good. But yeah, still, I don't see any of them going 6 months long just for a spray on rinse off. But hey, that's the point of these tests that I'm doing. I did apply 2 layers of each. But yeah, they're all still looking good. It is only 2 weeks. I'd say we're gonna get a month out of these, so I'll continue updating this each week. This isn't as official of a test as the other one I'm doing on the black test bonnet, just because it's kind of harder to see. I know for you guys on the white panel, but yeah, I know that some people really like these. I actually really like using these products, but I've used the Carpro one on top of my ceramic coated cars just to make drying a little bit easier. Sometimes on the rear bumper of my Evo when I was running 98 fuel, just the black soot and shooting a lot of flames at the time was kind of killing the coating the rear bumper area. So I started using this just to sort of top up that section, and I just really started to like using it. I haven't used any of them much on uncoated paint, and yeah, just for how easy they are to apply. A couple of sprays and this is back to looking how it was. Now I'm not going to do that for now because I just want to see how long just a single application will last. But yeah, that's basically, that's going to be it for the 2-week update. So I will come back to this in another week. This car is sort of copying at the moment. Yeah, sitting outside, it's been pretty hot during the day, raining at night. And yeah, it did get a little bit of bird droppings, and it was actually parked underneath a tree in our front lawn area, and on a windy day it actually copped a fair bit of debris. So yeah, it's definitely getting some harsh elements thrown at it, but yeah, all 3 products still looking good. Yeah, so that is going to be it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If I was to pick a winner out of these 3 so far, I'm going with the Bowdens, but to be honest, any of them, you can't really go wrong, especially now. If you just say you just washed your car and this was all one 303 section, for example, just a couple of spritzes and it's back to normal again. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate that to help the channel continue the growth. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.